to be another cracking game over the weekend. That's Arsenal versus Man City. Going into this game, let me ask you something, my brother. Jeffers, are you confident going to this game? Remember, Man City is back.
Why am I worried? I think I'm not worried about it. They are not back.
Eh?
They are not back. They are not back. Yes. I'm saying it. I mean,
Talk to me.
if
Why?
you saw the game against the Blues, you could actually see a shadow of the old Man City. Up until that second half, City was struggling. He was seriously struggling. And when you look at the fact that I think Club Brugge actually made it easy for City to get it. The truth is this: when you want to play City, when you have City by the jugular, do not be nice to them. Go all out, get them. Because if you fail to do that, once they start a semblance of getting back into the game, they will take it, and when they take it and they get their goal back, you know you're in trouble. The same thing played out against Chelsea last week. When Chelsea had a chance, the first goal had ended that game in the first 15 minutes of the quarter.
Absolutely.
Totally. See, today you see a lot of Chelsea fans are actually swearing for Nicolas Jackson. The truth is, they shouldn't complain. We told them clearly, this is what Jackson can do. Jackson can be nice today and become useless in the next 5 minutes. It's expected. Now, they are coming up against a side that has a second best defense in the Premier League. In Arsenal. One thing is this: every time Erling Haaland looks at that partnership between Gabriel and Saliba, he gets nightmares because of the fact that these two guys will lock the door and abandon him. What might have worked for City all this while is the fact that they've had a midfield that has been able to manage teams. And once they can actually dominate that midfield, then they have the way to get through. However, the linchpin, the terminator is not there. And Kevin De Bruyne is not the same Kevin De Bruyne of old. It tells you one thing: this team is actually getting old. And they're going to give us, to be honest with you, I think the first leg, if not for the red card, Arsenal would have won that game 3-4. In fact, they basically had people fighting for their life up until the very last second. That tells you that this time, in fact, I think with what is basically they just have 2 games before they go to rest, and believe me, is a much needed rest before they go to the bar for about 2 weeks to go and relax and fresh up before they get back. So they have City and they have Newcastle. Definitely, they are going to put everything into this game because it is that they will be following the Liverpool game seriously. And if Liverpool actually wins, it's more than enough motivation to go out there and take City down. I personally believe that City's major issues are still midfield and defense, and that is where I get worried for Arsenal. I think this week there was actually a story that yes, Arsenal actually made a bid for Watkins from Arsenal. Yes, and obviously Aston Villa refused. The truth was, for me, I personally felt like this is my major issue with transfers in January. Players try to use this opportunity to actually make it dry. For players that, in all honesty, are not worth it. Like even the first that even there right now, that is Matthew tells you to Tottenham is actually off. The young man has said he is not interested in joining Tottenham. So obviously, anyone who is interested, he has an opportunity to get it. And if you ask me, 60 million for that kind of guy, it's not worth it. He's still untested. Let's just say it's untested. So the thing is, the general category is very, very dicey. Basically, after they use the hype of Watkins to actually market John Duran, and they say this, obviously. Like you imagine you paying 77 million, 50 million for John Duran. I still haven't seen what to convince you to get John Duran in for 60 million. However, I think this game is all about game management. If that's not manage their game very well, they will get all 3 points against it. And it's, at the end of it, they actually have gotten a strong goal at the end of it. In fact, the only thing that has beaten them at the end of this season domestically is Newcastle, because we won't have the United game as again because there's actually nice team. So, for me, I think all that will come down to Arsenal is basically that attack. If there's any game I have ever needed all 3 men up front to actually deliver, it's Sunday's game. Because the truth is this: if they can for once click and start getting goals, it will just push this thing to the end of the season. I am actually one because that people didn't actually get the second. The thing is that I would rather take my chances, go to the market by the summer when I know that everybody will have sat down a little bit and get the players I want for my team. That's me personally as it is.
But
For me, I
Jeffers,
think yes,
Jeffers, let me take
yeah,
you back to this game. Oh. You're
yes.
already complaining now about no transfer, but about this game, can Arsenal? How important? Because Bishop, you are welcome to the show. Before
Bishop,
I ask, yes, Bishop is there for you. I swear that he will give you water. Bishop.
It's Bishop's background for me. Man
United.
Jeffers, are you done? Just tell me if you are done. Are you done?
Done actually. Yeah, done.
Okay. Yeah.
Bishop,
yes, thank you. Thank you for having me. Iris, how you do it?
Bishop,
they are waiting champion.
I want to ask
waiting champion.
One question. He said something now. He said Watkins is untested. Did you say Watkins is untested?
Me?
No,
I've never spoken about Watkins now.
No, Jeffers. I was
talking about Matthew.
What? Talking about who?
So, the guy from Bayern Munich.
Tell. Oh, okay. Tell. I thought you were talking about Watkins that is untested.
No,
carry on, Bishop. Carry on.
Okay, so first of all, Arsenal fans don't have any excuse again. I don't want to hear. If I hear any excuse again, I will just start beating all of you one by one. And starting from Jeffers. I don't want to hear any excuse again. You guys have the whole of January. You don't say anything. No. You guys have the whole of January. Now, 31st or 30th, you're now bidding for Watkins. Very unserious club I've seen in my life. Even if I'm Aston Villa, I will never sell. Even if you bring 300 million, I will not sell. Because you guys are unserious. Very unserious people I've seen. See, it's just like, so let me tell you what is happening. Arsenal has already considered the league. Let's just take it like that. They've considered the league and everything. We'll go to the Man City match, but let me just tell you, they considered the league. But the fact that they continue to take their fans for a ride, they continue to make mockery of the fan base. That's the one that is making me more pissed off now. The reason why they went to the market, they know that Aston Villa will never sell Watkins. But they just want to say, oh, you see, we tried. That's what they've been doing. Oh, we tried. You saw the bid. That's what they wanted to do. Simple. Nobody. Iris, bear me witness. There is no way Aston Will sell that player. There is no way. They will never sell that player. So why are you, they won't sell the player. So why are you going for it? Why are you bidding that bid? Why do you make that bid? And why did you make it that late? Now, this match will now happen. They will hit the bar, they won't score the goals, they will miss open play call chance, and they will say we need a striker. What happened in the 31 days of January that you couldn't get a striker?
No,
Man City got 3 players. Man City is not in the title race for me. Man City got 3 players. One attacker that they got in a ridiculous amount. I would never even pay that amount for that striker, for the winger. They paid. But that shows, see, I still tell you, it shows ambition. Arsenal don't have ambition. Just take it. They are just playing on your emotion. This club plays on your emotion. And the fact that they have the highest gate fee, in Europe, that's the most painful part of it. They declare profit every year. They are not affected by financial play rules. They are not affected by PSA rule. They are not affected by any other thing. They cannot use that as an excuse, unlike Man U. But still, they won't get who they want to get. Then these excuses comes out. Oh, if they've converted our chances, why didn't you get the striker that can convert the chances? No more excuses. No more excuses for Arsenal this season. I don't want to hear the referee was biased. They were against us. This person was injured. It's done. No more excuses. This game was on Sunday. I can tell you are not winning the game. Just take it. You are not winning the game. Everybody is beating City. But Arsenal won't beat City. They will judge the game. Yeah? Oh no! Oh, if only Saka was there. If only we have a striker. If only we have a striker. That only. would have been taken care of in the 31 days of January, but the only was not taken care of. So nobody should say if only again. It has ended. Today, I was very so disappointed at Arsenal. If it was Man City that was in Arsenal position, I'm telling you, 4 players will come in. 4 players will come in this January. Because all they needed was a striker and a winger that would deputize for Saka, and they were all there. They were all for the taking. If you bid for Zesco 65 million, they will sell it. If you bid 80 million for Gyökeres, they will sell it. Which for me, that's my favorite striker for now. If you bid Osimhen 60 million, they will get it. All these players I mentioned, they are better than Havertz. All these players I mentioned are better than Havertz. But still, your coach still believe Havertz is the one that takes to the promised land. Good luck to him. If Havertz misses an open chance on Sunday, I don't want to hear if only we have a striker. Because they had 31 days to fix the if only, and they didn't fix it. Arsenal is not winning on Sunday. That's my prediction. It's a draw match.
Wow.
I think I still have more hope in Havertz than in both of the strikers combined. So I'm already good.
At Jeffers, I keep telling you, Man U is not fighting for the title. If Man U was fighting for the title, we are going to sign a striker.
Europa League and top 50.
Thank you. We are not even fighting for top 4. I are not even fighting for top 4. As far as I'm concerned, I'm not fighting for top 4. So there's nothing to fight for. So if I don't sign players, it's understandable. Unlike someone that is challenging the Champions League, someone is fighting for the Champions League and is fighting for the APL, and he's not signing anybody in January. That's the red flag.
It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. Irate, before we wrap up this show, we're still going to talk about this game. But Irate, have you said something about the preview of this game?
I have to reiterate that Man City are in trouble, despite the new signings they brought in. Just look at their next fixtures in the next couple of weeks. Tottenham, Newcastle, with Real Madrid in between. Liverpool.
In between.
I don't even know how Pep wants to do it, but he's going to scratch his head further in the next couple of weeks, whether I like it or not. Now, for this game on Sunday, a lot is on the line, because if Liverpool win Bournemouth tomorrow, Arsenal they must get a result against Man City. And the truth is, if you watch Man City against Chelsea, Pep did something that he doesn't normally do. He changed his tactics. What did he do? He wasn't really interested in playing out from the back like they normally do. Instead, he was asking Ederson to launch the ball up to Erling Haaland. Haaland should hold up the ball and then bring the likes of Foden and Mamouche into play. They were going long, so they choked the midfield. Their wingers came inside and joined the midfielders, and then Gvardiol and Matheus Nunes, they were bombing forward on the flanks. That's exactly what Klopp used to do when he was at Liverpool with Trent and Robertson. That is what he did against Chelsea. So I think Man City is now beginning to spice things up. Is beginning to change his patterns, change something like we all expected, right? Tomorrow's Sunday's game is going to be a tough game. I know it's at the Emirates, but the problem Arsenal has, and this is where I lack confidence in Arsenal, is Havertz. You can't rely on him to get you the goals. Nwaneri only just got back. Martinelli can't really play on the right side. Trossard is a hit and miss. The game he turns up, he turns up. When he's not in the game, he will miss as many chances as he can. Odegaard has been in and out recently as well. So who can we point fingers to right now as an Arsenal player that will put the ball in the back of the net for Arsenal?
Gabriel.
So now they are relying on set pieces to get the goals. For Man City, true, we might all say Haaland is not in form, but we know that Haaland on his day, when the goals flow, they flow. He is unstoppable. Whether you have Gabriel, you have Saliba, go and bring in Cannavaro and Jabstam and Marcus Thuram or whatever. Go and bring in those guys. When Haaland is on song and they play to his pattern is give me the ball, let me run in behind. He's not the type that wants to come short. He doesn't have time for that. Put the ball in the box and let me score. That is Erling Haaland. So I see Haaland might actually cause them problems. Saliba has not been at the same length he was last season, whether we like it or not. Gabriel has maintained the standard, but Saliba I'm not so sure about. And I think this is the time to say that Arsenal miss Ben White, honestly. They've not been defensively solid like they were last season. And you can see that combination they have on the right-hand side between Saka, Odegaard, and White it's no longer there, and they are no longer creating as many opportunities like they used to do on the right side of the pitch. So it's going to be a tough game. Arsenal, we want to get a result. Man City, we want to show that, okay, we are ready for the next run of tough games that we are going into. I think they might just cancel each other out, if you ask me, in this game. That's what I see here. I see a